Phee for Fit. I was very close to Mr. Dev. He was an old man. I always found a lovely smile on his wrinkled face. He was weak with his aching leg, and so he walked with the help of a stick. I always found him in a pleasant mood. I liked him very much. He lived in the adjoining block on my way to school. My habit of wishing old people had befriended this kind old man to me. I always found him at his door while going to school. At times, he would tell me stories, make me understand my sums better. Though his old age restricted him to his chair most of the time, he would teach me how to bowl and bat. He had also bought me a bat and a ball that he kept with him so that I would go to his house and practice. I always found him at his door whenever I went to and returned from school. But what attracted me most about him were his pet words. He would say, "No problem," whenever something went wrong, and he would say, "Phee for Fit," when occurred favorably. Last time, our team lost in a match. He said, "No problem," and he told me a number of tricks of the game. One day, when I scored less mark in test, he said, "No problem," and helped me improve upon that subject. It was my last day at school. While going to school to collect my report card, he was not seen at his door. I was a little worried, for I always found him there, but I went on since I was getting late and was little anxious about my grade. On my way back, I still found his door shut. I wanted to show him my report card and listen Phee for Fit. I knocked at the door. No answer. I knocked again. This time, a young man opened the door. I had seen him for the first time. "I came to see Mr. Dev," I said in a weak voice. "You must be Sunny," said the young man. I nodded. He took me inside and said that Mr. Dev was no more. I knew what it meant. I turned about with a heavy heart to walk off. When the young man brought me a box, I opened the box. There was the bat and ball that I used to play with. There was written "Phee for Fit" on its lid. Perhaps this was the thing I wanted to listen. I tried to put on a smile face and said, "No problem," though my friend Mr. Dev had passed away. He had taught me a lot with his pet word. Moral: try again and again until you succeed.